We're here at Grazia HQ with our lovely beauty director Liz Hambleton to talk about our summer essentials in this week's issue. So let's start with summer skin.
Right.
Can you tell me about the products that we need this summer?
The products that we love are these fabulous 5 here, but my sort of heroes from this bunch would be firstly Origin Snow Puffery. This is an amazing eye product that is cooling and anti-puffing. But the amazing thing about it is that no matter how hot the temperature or climate you're in, this little kind of silver ball here stays permanently freezing. Give it a go.
Lovely. Oh yeah, that's what I need just to depuff.
Yeah, so just great for kind of hangovers, hay fever, any kind of post-flight sort of skin stress.
Amazing.
And then the other thing I'd say is something that everybody should have in their kit for summer is obviously sunbathing, being in the sea. Your skin suffers from so much more stress than in winter. So I would definitely invest in an overnight night mask. And this one is by Kiehl. It's the Ultra Facial Overnight Hydrating Mask. And it's just a brilliant product to kind of sit on your skin at night and just get rid of all the damage and dryness done in the day.
What shades should we be going for?
Okay, well summer's definitely about fun, and this summer has quite a sort of tropical kind of Riviera feel, so nothing too classic. So my red is definitely out, your orange is kind of borderline in.
Okay, almost still there.
Still good, but these are sort of the colours that we really want to kind of be focusing on for summer. So it's the kind of azure blues and the kind of tropical fuchsia pinks. And probably the hero sort of nail colour within this range is by Chanel, which is always, you know, a given. Every time Chanel do a signature nail colour, it always becomes the biggest colour of summer. This one is called Azure, and it's a really beautiful metallic kind of oceany blue. And then brights-wise, I think avoid reds, avoid orange, and maybe focus on pinks this season. But it's actually much more flattering than red. And this one by Essie is called Bottle Service, and it's basically the perfect hybrid of a fuchsia pink and a fluoro pink.
Because often people avoid that because they don't want to be too Barbie-tastic.
Yeah, exactly. But with a tan, it sort of can look, especially on holiday, if you're not wearing much makeup and everything else, it's quite minimal and you're not too kind of done up.
Yeah.
It can look quite fresh and girly.
So it's time to do a makeup overhaul. What do we need in our beauty wardrobe?
I think everybody needs to invest in a highlighter for summer. So we have become obsessed with this product by Giorgio Armani, which is Fluid Sheer. It's a sheer highlighter. So the idea is you can kind of use it however you want to. I prefer to mix it into my tinted moisturiser and then kind of apply it all over the face. But you can also equally use it kind of on cheekbones, across the forehead, down the front of your nose, just to kind of almost give you that slightly, just a little bit sunburnt look, which I know isn't very good, but actually it makes you feel a bit fresher and a bit healthier.
It's a nice glow, pinky glow,
yeah,
isn't
exactly. And you could also use it underneath tinted moisturiser, so put as a primer, apply a layer of that, and then maybe put your tinted moisturiser on top. And then my other big buy for summer would have to be a lip smoothie. Now, Clinique have done these amazing lip pens. It's the perfect lip product for summer, so it's not a gloss, it's not a lipstick, it's easy to wear and it's easy to apply. Really moisturising and hydrating as well, and they're just that little bit tacky, which means that they actually stay put if you wear it on the beach as well. So scent this summer is all about kind of choosing something a little bit different, so avoiding anything too citrusy and fresh, and then steering clear of the really sickly sweet florals that people seem to spray all over you at the airport. This is the bunch that we've kind of put in the magazine for this week's issue, but the two that I would really kind of flag up to people would be the new Earle fragrance, which is...
I love that one.
I know.
It's so nice.
It's really beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah.
And it smells kind of fairly fresh and linen-like, but sort of quite floral as well.
It's like being in a summer garden.
Yeah.
That's what it reminds me of.
Yeah, and apparently it was created to kind of celebrate 100 years of the Royal Chelsea Flower Show, which fits. Secondly, on the other side of the spectrum is the new Comme de Garcons fragrance. This is a really deep, sort of woody fragrance, so people are always going to like woody fragrances, but sometimes in summer they can feel a bit overpowering, and the sort of warming nature of them naturally kind of works better for winter. But this is a brilliant one. It's kind of a lighter wood. If you like anything that's quite fresh and invigorating, you'll like this. But it just smells a little bit more summery rather than too kind of sporty or manly.
And what shall I just not hit the beach without? What are the must-haves?
Obviously you want your sun cream.
I'm intrigued by what this is.
Yeah, this is really interesting actually. It's not a bronzer as it looks. It's actually for your hair, and it's called a bling ring. And the idea behind this is that with a brush, apply it to your fringe, the ends of your hair, on the top, and it just kind of naturally illuminates the hair and just makes it look a little bit more glamorous. So even if you're kind of a bit pool draggled and you've sand in your hair, you can really see that it will kind of give you a really strong, definite effect.
So there are our summer essentials. You can check them all out in this week's issue and let us know what you think by commenting below.
Kate Moss is celebrating 25 years of modelling.
This I wore when we played Flirty Fondue and Jamie kissed me. So yeah, my face is gonna fall off.
Do you find stripes too hard to work with? Well, don't worry, because Grazia expert Lily Rousseau is here today to make this a trend that every single one of us can wear in the real world.
But the most fun part is that we've got two wonderful guests this week. We've got the Hannah Almasi, who is the expert over at Grazia. Woo woo! And we also have Jolene Fung, who is an up-and-coming designer for London's fashion.
I know, great guest.
Central St.
Let's have a
Martin.
round of applause.
Woo!